Meet Machli. Once the pride of Ranthambore, Machli, Lady of the Lake, was the royal tigress who was labelled as the most photographed tigress in the world. Machli was not only beautiful but also a powerful entity who had a strong hold over her territory, which mainly includes the Ranthambore's palace, lakes and fort, with domes and chhatris as a shelter and lakes under her control. One can easily figure out Machli's dominance over Ranthambore. This 350 square mile area of Machli's territory was the largest area of the park and also the most beautiful one. Amongst the 62 tigers of Ranthambore, what made Machli so special was her comfort level with the humans and how she held lensmen in awe of her grace. Her genes have spread far and wide across the area. Two of her female cubs were transferred to Sariska Tiger Reserve to repopulate with big cats. Films, books and even lifetime awards are such accolades that have lifted her name to a greater extent. Machli, literal meaning fish. Isn't this name quite weird to call a tigress? The reason behind her name Machli was the fish-shaped mark on the left ear of her face. Also, she inherited this name from her mother since birth, which happened during the monsoon months of 1997. Machli had been a dominating cub at the age of 2, which was the year 1999. This ferocious tigress started hunting on her own. The first sign was about to separate from her mother. Soon afterward, Machli took away the part of her mother's territory, and that's where she spent the majority of her reign. After a few years, she gave birth to 3 cubs, 1 female, Sundari, and 2 male, Broken Tail and Slant Ear, by mating with a large male tiger called Bamburam. By the end of December 2001, both the cubs separated from Machli, and then she mated with a male tiger called Nikir. Bamburam had died of old age when Broken Tail and Slant Ear were still with Machli, and Nikir had taken over his territory. By April 2002, Machli had given birth to her second litter, the 2 cubs named Jumru and Jumri. By the end of 2004, Machli mated with another male tiger known as X-male, and around March 2005, she gave birth to 2 cubs, namely Sharmili and Bahadur. Despite being a female tigress, she always had a dominating nature and a powerful personality that at times used to overpower even the male tigers. She had been always protective about her kids. Since her birth, she has been a ferocious species, and one can see that from the series of incidents that has been documented about her. One of these tales was her fight with the 14-foot-long crocodile that has even created the history. According to the spectators who were present there at the time of the fight, it was something exceptional and worth to be recorded in the history. Machli has earned many applauds and laurels throughout her life, but one tag that gained her a lot of popularity has to be the most photographed tigress. Over the years, she has been the subject of many documentaries, short films, journals, books and research papers on wildlife. However, around 5 years ago, age started taking a toll on Machli, and she started losing territory gradually. She even lost her teeth by the time of her death. Today, this fierce-eyed tigress not strolling like a queen in Ranthambore, but her royalty still resounds in the jungle. Machli passed away at the age of 20, which made her the world's oldest surviving tigress in the wild. This age is higher than the average lifespan of tigers in the wild.